Hello everybody, this is Gabus Games and welcome back to Crossout. And this is going to be a little bit of an announcement video of something that's currently going on in-game. We have a summer sale. And it's pretty simple. Snakebite is 50% off. The Vendor's Pack is 50% off. Frostburn Pack is 50% off. And Arachnophobia is 50% off. So we're going to take a quick look at these four packs. Obviously, right now with those four being 50% off, they are the ones way more way more available, and you don't really want to buy any of the other ones until after the sale, or unless those also go on sale. So we're going to start out with the Snakebite pack. The Snakebite bike is currently only €5, and I think it was even less in dollar, like it's around $5 as well, but like it's really cheap. You... Oops. 1 second. But we got one factor, rare machine gun. We got a hardcore engine, rare item as well. And we got two of these exhaust 2 pipes that each give 2% of extra experience as long as you have them on the build. So you can get 4% global extra experience on all your faction and like leveling. Also on your drivers, which is a nice thing. You got the Torino bumpers parts, which are actually like quite a decently high level as well. The Torino rear. Note that if you later on level up to the point like you would get the maximum amount of, let's say this part right here, because you already got one earlier, you do not get the extra part. Basically, you will not end up with having more armor parts than you would have if you wouldn't have bought the pack. The movement parts in the cabin are nothing too special. It's a pretty simple pack, but it has a decent value, and it comes with quite a bit of coin. And actually, it has a €5 starter pack. This like this 50% discount just feels like a way more appropriate price for like a lot of these parts and vehicles. Like a little $5 for a starter pack, and it will get you going really good. So I gotta actually suggest, like, if you're new to the game and you want to help yourself a little bit out, this is actually probably something to go for. Like, it's really cheap. Frostburn immediately goes into a way more expensive range at €20. We got this monstrosity. Got two epic, currently uncraftable, but is said that it will later on will be craftable machine guns. They have no turret, and we also got the epic cabin, the ice box. Our box gives a damage boost on these two machine guns, which makes them actually quite a threat, even though this vehicle isn't the greatest vehicle and it can actually topple over and whatnot. You probably will want to rebuild most of these pack vehicles anyways. But this one also comes with two of the exhausts right there. And if I'm not mistaken, it also came with an engine in the back. It also comes with two brake lights, you guys can see here up top, as well as 4 non-steering and 2 steering rear wheels. So like, give me a second actually. Here we go, pack items. There we go, we got a Razorback and a weapon cooler as additional pack parts in there. This comes with 2100 coins, which is enough to buy yourself a legendary. And if you sell the ice box, you can actually get quite a lot of value there. Although I would say one of the best values is in the Arachnophobia pack. I'm gonna go back in here again. Grab the Arachnophobia pack. Go into test drive. So with the Arachnophobia pack, we get 3 rare weapons to repairs, an epic cabin, Step Spider, 4 epic movement parts, which is in the spider legs. Well, some of these lights in the rear. These are not really to show that much braking lights. And it also contained a heavy generator, as well as some more exhaust and some square cover. Of course, every single pack here comes with at least 1 paint can. That's the Snakebite, and the rest pretty much all come with 2 paint cans. But the Step Spider It's a really valuable item. It goes at 2,000, over 2,000 coins. And because of that, if you actually sell it for coins, this thing comes at 5,000 coins to work with. You can buy yourself 2 legendary weapons. If you sell the legs, you can like get a full 2-on legendary set, and then like use the leftover money to buy rares to support the 2 legendary setup. Although you might actually want to keep the, at the same time you might want to keep the cabin, simply because it's such a great cabin. And lastly, actually there is one more pack, but I'll get into that in a second. But lastly on this page, we got the Inventor pack with the Delirium TMS. This is a big vehicle, guys. You get pre-access to a shit ton of Tantrona parts. You get 4 hovers, as well as an epic quantum cabin. Note that these hovers are actually like unique hovers and are not craftable. Same with the Step Spider, that cabin is also not craftable, that's why it's so valuable. And this thing has the unique hovers that actually have like a little bit of extra health compared to the normal hovers. Although it is sad that this thing allegedly has a little bit less mobility than the normal hovers, but the extra health on the hovers does help. You do get 2 rare weapons. Synthesis is really the greatest value. There go the lights again. Got some further lights as well. Gotta see. But this thing comes with 4,200 coins, which is also quite a lot. But I would argue between the 2 of these right now. You would probably want to get Arachnophobia for coin value. If you want hover specifically, the Inventor spec is probably better than, but otherwise, Arachnophobia is probably the best pick. It's just ridiculously valuable right now. So there is one more pack, and let me take this up here, turn it on, search up Crossout in the Steam shop. Guys, here you can see Frostburn pack, Arachnophobia pack, Snakebite pack. Feathers pack are all off, as well as the Wasteland Warrior pack right here. So, the one thing with the Wasteland Warrior pack is it is by far less valuable than the Midcar pack as the equivalent. And you can better get a Frostburn pack for just 5 more euros compared to this thing, and for those 5 euros you're getting a whole lot more. Okay, you get like 4 rare wheels, 2 non-steering, 2 steering, 2 rare weapons, you got a rare engine. No, that's the same engine as in the small Snakebite pack, and the cabin is also the same. So, like, if you got the engine already from that pack, it's gonna be duplicate. Unless you sold it, like, okay, that's also a thing, but like, you got the 2 exhausts, you got a spoiler, and you got 4 of these fenders. That's basically, actually you got some more lights here in front, but that's legit, like, the entire value of this pack. The lights. And Decker is the entire value. So there really isn't that much value in that one, so I would actually not pick that one up. I think the Arachnophobia is currently the best one from among these. Frostburn pack is like a mix between 2 things, like tacklers aren't really meant to be used on the icebox because the icebox is too slow and sluggish for those things, and the Inventor's pack just has less value than Arachnophobia pack piece by piece. So yeah, it's all pretty interesting. Hope you guys can pick up some sweet deals. And that's that. There's really not much more to be said, other than actually they made one small change to the Capcan mine layer. as well as the piercer actually, but like the Capcom mine layer can now only set as like so many mines. Like give a maximum amount. Kind of just plop it on. That's one. That's two. Both are still staying, so they're not falling off. They actually like did not say in the patch note how much the limit was, which is like feels really stupid. Like making a change and then you don't say how much the change actually is in numerical like values. That's also like still with the bars in the game. So one thing that still bothers me. Wow, 4 per Capcan mine layer is actually still. Oh, was it not implemented? That's actually possible. I'm just actually like reading this stuff up. I actually got that by a link from my people in the Discord. Okay. Oh, I see. That's actually pre-changed. There we go. I'm just looking at it like pre-changes. Oh well. So they are planning on limiting Capcom mineliners, so that's a good thing. But yeah, guess I'm gonna give you a dead end, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and that's it. See you guys all later. Bye.